Hello everyone, welcome to the Outlaw Joseph Scott's episode 48. This is Devang, and I like to title this one Like a Ninja, and you'll see once we've gotten through what I mean. So this is a town episode, and enjoy. And here we are. So the first thing, as usual, we need to roll for corruption. Now, Joseph did get 2 corruption during the course of the last adventure because of those stupid hellbats and their corruption hits, but he needs to roll for, he's got 2 items that have Darkstone icons, which would be his 2 pistols. So we need to roll, and neither one causes a corruption hit, which is good because Joseph already had 2 corruption. And then he needs to travel, so we need to see if we have a travel hazard. And we do not, there is no travel hazard. So here Joseph is at town. So, it's pretty much same old for Joseph as far as what I think I want him to do. Frontier Outpost to rob, the blacksmith for Darkstone bullets, and the doctor's office to pick up to get rid of his corruption, and to get the anti-venom injection. At the one downside is he has no whiskey. He spent all his whiskey, so he also might want to go to the saloon to pick up some whiskey, because unfortunately only at the general store or the saloon can you get whiskey. Not at the Frontier Outpost. You think you could, because, soldiers like to get drunk. But apparently not. Anyway, but you can get dynamite there, but Joseph doesn't need dynamite. So, with that in mind, we need to pick up money at the Frontier Outpost. And then blacksmith, then the doctor's office. And getting some more whiskey, I think, is somewhat important, but not necessarily the most important of all the things. Now he did pick up, from gear, he did pick up 2 flash tokens, which unfortunately they do take up space in his side bag. So he has 2 herbs right now and 2 flash tokens, which means he only has room for 1 whiskey, or I could get rid of a flash and pick up 2 whiskeys. I think, I don't know, the flash tokens, I think I may just keep them and try using them. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what they do. He uses it and it makes enemies hit him 1 worse for that turn or something like that. I'll have to find that card. Because unfortunately, that sort of thing, it actually has it on the card, and I believe that's an expansion item. Oh no, it wouldn't be an expansion item because we have the tokens. I don't remember which one that was in. I'll have to look it up, but it's not important for this session. It will be more important for next session when I'm actually in the mines and can use them. I think I'm just going to pick up 1 whiskey and give the 2 flash a shot. It's unlikely he's going to pick up more, because that's not something you can just buy. So, at least I don't think that's something else you can buy. Boy, I am kind of rambling today, aren't I? Yeah, you can't buy them at the general store, so that's something special that he basically 1 use or 2 uses, because he's got 2 tokens, and he doesn't have to worry about them. So might as well give them a shot and see how well they work. So with all that rambling over and done with now, let's go ahead and go to the Frontier Outpost for the first day. Excuse me. And let's see what we the event we get. We get a 6, which is a hanging. So Joseph loses 1 of his 2 grits, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, so at the outpost, He is going to hold up the Outpost Bank. That is all he's going to do. So, agility of 5. Here's his 5 dice. Need a 5 plus. He will spend his other grit to re-roll. Boy, that was a number of 1s too. So he has 1 success there. So he didn't completely botch it. Oh, nice. And did not get another 1. So he's got 3 successes there. Excellent. And he's going to take all money. He's got 3 Darkstone. He's going to use 1 at the blacksmith for Darkstone bullets. He'll still have 2. I think I want money, especially if I want to stay for an extra day at the saloon. So D6 times 50 for each. Nice, nice. So this is 200 and 150. So 350 and then 250. If I hit 600, so that should cover pretty well. It was a pretty decent roll, especially for Joseph, for getting money. And that hopefully he won't get recognized too many times, and that will allow him to get to the saloon. So, the end of the day, let's see if there's an event. There is not an event. Now we need to see if Joseph is recognized. He rolls his 7 dice. He's not recognized at all. He's stealthy. Stealthy, even after robbing the bank. Even after robbing the bank. I know that won't last. I know that won't last. So day 2. Oops, sorry. Move that up. Joseph is going to go to the blacksmith. So let's see what happens at the blacksmith. We get a 6 again. So that's nothing at the blacksmith. So Joseph will spend his 200 and 1 Darkstone to get some Darkstone bullets. Woohoo! Nothing else to do at the blacksmith. So that day's pretty boring, but he definitely needs the Darkstone bullets. That is a given. So that said, he's back at the hotel. Let's see if day 2, if there's a town event. There is not. And then we need to see if Joseph has been recognized. Day 2. He still is not recognized. Joseph is quiet, like a ninja, apparently. Interesting. All right, so we're on day 3. Joseph goes to the doctor's office. So let's see what happens at the doctor's office. A 12 at the doctor's office, a medical miracle. Until using a recently discovered alien device, the doc effortlessly waves it over you, and you feel amazing. You may roll a d6 for any number of injuries, mutations, and parasites you have. But, well, unfortunately, Joseph, or I suppose fortunately, Joseph has no injuries or mutations left. He's gotten rid of all those. He has corruption, but this doesn't apply to corruption. Well, that's unfortunate. There you go. Well, alright, so Joseph pays the $10 for his anti-venom injection, and then he's going to treat corruption. It's going to cost him 200, 1 for each one, and then he rolls a d6. 1, 2, or 3. Yes, he's going to take a d6 wounds. So he takes 1 wound. So he's going to go into the next session with 1 wound. But he does remove his corruption, which will be nice. All right, then back. Day 3, is there an event? There is not an event. Ooh, he's pushing it. That was the doctor's office. So day 4. Day 4. Oh, and Joseph needs to roll to see if he is recognized. Oh, there it is. He is finally recognized. He's recognized 4 times. Well, that makes up for 3 days of not being recognized. So I could not go to the saloon, but considering I had 3 days of not being recognized, or I guess two days of not being recognized,
that balances out. So that's actually not too horrible. So you can pay the money there, and we're gonna stay in town. We're gonna go one more day, day 4, to the saloon. So what happens at the saloon? We get a 5, a bar fight. Joseph, a nasty bar fight is broken out. Make a strength 5+ test. Well, Joseph only has a 2 strength. Yes, and he had no grit, but he rolled a 6, so he succeeds in the bar fight. Otherwise, he would have gotten a D6 wounds, which would carry over into the next adventure. So there we go. So at the saloon, Joseph's going to start with the craps. So it's going to be a luck test. He has a luck of 4. I believe, sorry, the card's here. Yep, a luck of 4. Pays 100, each 5+. He has no... actually, he's going to do a saloon girl first. I'm going to take the saloon girl performance, pay $50, gain 10 XP, and he's going to roll a die, see if I can get a grit. 4, 5, or 6. No. Ugh. Alright, well, I was hoping I would. Alright, so let's do some craps. Actually, we'll pick up our 1 whiskey, and then we'll do the craps. He gets 2 successes, which means he's up $100. Because you pay an entry fee of 1, so each success will cover that. So he's up by 1, and then poker. So he makes a cunning test, and his cunning is 4 as well. And this is $50. Ooh, and he failed. He failed that. So he gained $50 for the saloon stay, which paid for the 1 whiskey, actually, that he just bought. So there you go. That is it for the day. Roll to see if there's a town event. There is no town event. I believe that is a first, and especially considering I went 4 days, that is simply amazing. This town is apparently a really, really safe town. And just for giggles, let's see if Joseph is recognized. He's certainly not going to. He's recognized twice, but he's not going to. I don't plan on staying for another day, so he will leave town. Leave town today, and we'll head out to the next adventure. So there you have it. Joseph being very stealthy and for several days anyway, and he and no town event. Couple interests, 1 or 2 interesting place event rolls, most especially the doc's office, which unfortunately he could not make use of. But that is the end of this session. Thanks for watching and subscribing, sticking with me. This is episode 48. We're creeping up on 50, which is just kind of an amazing accomplishment. As a weekly, I can't believe it's been 50 weeks already since I started this. That's pretty amazing. And essentially, basically, it's been almost a year. It's just kind of boggles my mind that I've been doing this, but it's been fun and exciting and ups and downs, and he is nearly ready. So there you have it, and I will see you next week. Bye.